Good evening and welcome to NNX, where we give you campus news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Jonas Blum.
And I'm Lena Peterson. Let's dive right into tonight's stories. An NU alum is making her way back to Norris this Friday, bringing satire and political commentary for a show with A&O Productions. Friday night, 2014 graduate Z-Way will join the stage with actor and comedian Larry Owens for A&O's Winter Speaker event. Z-Way is a comedian, writer, and host of her own late-night talk show, Z-Way. She is known for her one-liners and satirical interviews with celebrities like Charlemagne the God and Phoebe Bridgers.
The dynamic between her and the crowd, I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be like a really, really high-energy show.
Tickets to the event are currently sold out, but you can catch Z-Way's show on Showtime.
From the stage to the courts, both men's and women's basketball were victorious last weekend. Taking the W out of Wisconsin, the women's team scored a 70-67 win at last Sunday's away game. The team will take on Penn State this Thursday. At Welsh Ryan, the men's team dunked on Minnesota Saturday, beating the Golden Gophers 81-61. This was the first game to use Wildside's new student ticket request process. The tickets were released online last Thursday and sold out quickly. Game highlights included Minnesota missing over 8 free throws, winning the whole stadium free chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A, and student fan Ethan Gomberg sinking a half-court shot during a timeout challenge game.
I wanted to give the fans a good time, and the program's been really exciting this year. I'm like a huge college basketball fan. Love Northwestern. We had a big lead, so may as well keep them getting rowdy, and was able to succeed in that, so that was fun.
With this win, the men's team moves to 6-3 and jumps to the second place in the Big Ten. Their next home game is this Thursday against Michigan, and Wildside is encouraging all fans to wear purple.
Students are gaining access this week to Northwestern's new IT website, which launched for faculty earlier this month. The new page presents all of NUIT's resources in a single portal. Along with the graphical changes, the new site has more accessibility features for the whole student body. These features include a new drop-down menu, less technical language, and better descriptions. The redesign is part of a greater goal to increase support and maintain timely and accurate access to service information.
The new website is really accessible and user-friendly, and the new features look really good.
The project was completed in 3 phases, which the team says was helpful to structure the website over a 2-year period. Now get ready to see a celestial sight right in our own backyard. Comet C/2022 E3, nicknamed the Green Comet, will be most visible tomorrow night. This is the first time in 50,000 years the comet will be passing Earth. When looking for the comet, watch out for what looks like a shooting star with a rare bright green tail. Scientists predict this might be the very last time to see the green comet before it is ejected out of the solar system.
This is a comet that this will probably be the last chance that maybe anybody on Earth will have a chance to see this one as it's getting closest to Earth here.
Now we have NNN's Sabrina Carson in the studio to tell us more about the comet. Sabrina, the comet is known for its green aurora. What causes this colorfulness?
So comets are basically just icy rocks, and that ice that we see are actually gases. So when the comet gets closer to the sun, that sunlight melts that ice, releasing those gases. So like we see in the green comet, it emits diatomic carbon, creating that green glow.
Awesome. Now, what is the best way to spot this comet?
So the perigee, or point of orbit nearest to Earth, is going to be February 1st, and it will be seen in the constellation Ursa Minor, also known as the Little Dipper. So there are dark sites near Chicago where you can see it, or you can honestly just grab a pair of binoculars. So grab a telescope and stay warm, because this is a rare sight you do not want to miss.
Thanks, Sabrina, and I hope you're able to catch a glimpse.
Now hopping over to a Lunar New Year celebration that spans cultures and communities. The Chinese Students Association, Korean American Students Association, Taiwanese American Students Association, and Hong Kong Students Association celebrate teaming up to celebrate the new year of the rabbit last Sunday. The event featured games like mahjong, scallion pancakes, and musical performances.
It was a really meaningful event to just get together and unite all the different East Asian countries. Yeah.
The next Pan-Asian celebration will be Celebrasia on March 10th.
During a busy midterm season, taking a break can be far from students' minds. But Northwestern Religious and Spiritual Life is hoping to change that. Their new series explores rest as a form of resistance. The series kicked off with a welcome back brunch and retreat this past weekend at Alice Millar Chapel. It was part of the Rest and Renew series that will continue through February. Workshops centered around themes of reflection across multiple traditions, from Hindu meditation to the Muslim poetic practice of Rumi. All reminders that at a place where and is in our DNA, Reverend Diana Downing says rest is radical.
It's extremely important for us to remind ourselves that our bodies cannot do this work in research and in scholarship without necessary rest.
The Rest and Renew dialogue will continue through February 26th with themes of rest, dream, resist, and imagine at the forefront. Find more information at the Religious and Spiritual Life website.
Some sad news for readers tuning in. The Sherman Avenue Bookends and Beginnings has turned its last page. The bookstore tucked away in an alley closed Saturday evening. But don't worry, Bookends is just beginning a new chapter. The store plans to move a block away to a new space at 1620 Orrington Avenue. In the meantime, the store will be offering online book orders through their website and on their page at bookshop.org. Supporters can also donate to the store's GoFundMe to help financially with the move.
One of the greatest pleasures is how many authors that I didn't know I've had a chance to meet because of the store, because authors do have a way of gravitating into bookstores, and when they think you're not looking, turn their books face out.
Now we have NNN's Gabrielle Coriati here in the studio with us to tell us a little more about the closing. Gabrielle, I know you were at Bookends on closing day. What was that like?
Yeah, so I actually ended up being the last customer to leave the store, but I wasn't the last customer to purchase anything. When the store was already supposed to be closed, this little 7-year-old girl ran in with her dad. She had a gift card to spend, and she really wanted to get her Pokemon book. And when she found out she wasn't going to be able to get it the next day, the employees let her go find her book, even though they were already supposed to be closed, so she could get that book she really wanted.
Oh, so sweet. And what can we expect next for Bookends?
Yeah, so they're supposed to have their reopening in early February. They don't know the exact day yet. It depends on when the shelves come in and when all the facilities they're supposed to need come in. But right now they're aiming for around February 9, February 10 for their reopening. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Thank you, Gabrielle. The new store on Orrington is planning to open next month.
Northwestern students are dancing for development. NNN's Paris Franzway brings us into a set of swinging classes dedicated to creating a holistic student.
This is the Improv for Engineers class, just one of many non-traditional courses offered by Northwestern's Personal Development Studio Lab.
We believe curiosity is the key quality.
The new Studio Lab is a combination of courses previously offered by McCormick's Office of Personal Development and Siegel Design Institute's popular Design Your Life class.
Create the infrastructure to support that type of development from the start of a student's education.
The curriculum, engineered to bring students' career goals into perspective.
They possess the capacity to respond intentionally and courageously when failure is a possible outcome.
And focus on themselves rather than their career or academics.
It's really not all about getting a job. It's also about learning to live the rest of your life.
The Studio Lab also hosts events geared towards the whole Northwestern community.
The kind of thing that will help people to understand, yeah, this is something that's going to be important for me in life.
McCormick's second year Victor Agaba says he enjoyed the courses so much that he's now a peer mentor for PATH, a course giving students strategies for balancing their academics and personal life.
When I have a horrible week, all these deadlines crashing on me, I'll go to PATH And that will be like the one thing I look forward to, because I'll know I have this community.
The Studio Lab plans to expand and will offer a new certificate this fall.
I want to grow it so that it's something that, everybody on campus is thinking, yeah, I want to take some of those personal development courses.
Hoping that the new structure allows all of NU to take advantage of new opportunities.
Thanks, Paris. Studio Lab classes are available to everyone. You can find more information about courses and events online through the McCormick website. So, Jonas, do you think you would ever consider taking one of these classes?
So I know that classes are available to everyone, but because I'm not an engineer, they're not really designed for me. Frankly, when I want to de-stress and focus on other more important things, I just go to Netflix and watch a lot of House MD. What about you?
I just finished watching The White Lotus, and I thought that was really a great way to de-stress because the show itself is so dramatic. So I think that's great.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the
Northwestern News Report and Politicat coming up next. I'm Lena Peterson.
And I'm Jonas Blum. Have a great night.